Imagine an organ in your body that can be up to 80% damaged before you feel even a single spark of pain. This isn't a medical mystery, it is the reality of your liver. Often called the silent organ, the liver lacks traditional pain receptors. It doesn't scream for help like a heart attack or a migraine. It whispers through subtle, almost invisible signals. If you are over the age of 40, understanding these whispers is the most critical step you can take for your long-term health. Today, we are decoding the 7 silent health signals your liver is sending you right now. Pay close attention to the details because catching these signs early is the difference between simple recovery and irreversible damage. Have you ever experienced a sudden, persistent itch that seems to come from deep within your skin, yet there is no rash, no bug bite, and no allergy to be seen? Most people grab a moisturizing lotion and ignore it. But in the world of silent health signals, this is often the first whisper of a congested liver. When your liver is struggling to process toxins, it cannot properly filter bile salts. These salts then back up into your bloodstream and eventually settle under your skin. This doesn't cause a visible red rash, but it creates a relentless, frustrating itching sensation, especially in the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet. But the skin signals don't stop there. Look closely at your chest, neck, or face in the mirror. Do you see tiny, red, spider-like veins? These are known as spider angiomas. They appear when the liver is too overworked to regulate your hormones, specifically estrogen. High levels of estrogen cause your small blood vessels to dilate and become visible to the naked eye. If your skin is changing, it is acting as a mirror for the struggle happening inside. We all experience tiredness after a long day. But liver fatigue is a different kind of beast. It's a deep, heavy, and chronic exhaustion that doesn't go away even after a full 8 hours of sleep. Why does this happen? Think of your liver as your body's primary energy warehouse and battery charger. It stores glucose and releases it exactly when you need a boost. When the liver becomes fatty or inflamed, this energy management system breaks down. Instead of storing fuel, your liver is forced to spend all its energy trying to repair itself and detoxify your blood. This is why you wake up feeling like you never slept at all. Your system was working overtime while you were resting. Furthermore, a struggling liver contributes to low-grade inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation signals your brain to keep you in a state of sickness behavior, making you feel sluggish, unmotivated, and physically heavy. If your morning coffee isn't working anymore, it's time to stop looking at your sleep and start looking at your liver health. Do you feel uncomfortably bloated or heavy after every meal, even if you only ate a small portion? Many people blame their stomach or their diet, but the root cause is often the liver's inability to produce enough bile. Bile is the detergent of your body. It is essential for breaking down and absorbing fats. When your liver is sluggish, bile production slows down or the bile becomes too thick to flow. This leaves fats undigested in your gut, leading to fermentation, gas, and that uncomfortable, full feeling in the upper right side of your abdomen. You might also notice that you have developed a sudden intolerance to fatty or fried foods. Pay attention to your stool as well. If your liver isn't releasing enough bile, your stool might become pale or clay-colored instead of the healthy brown it should be. This is a direct signal that the plumbing system of your liver and gallbladder is blocked. Chronic bloating isn't just a digestion issue, it's a sign that your liver is failing to provide the tools your body needs to process its fuel. This is perhaps the most famous sign, but it often starts so subtly that most people miss it for months. Stand in front of a window with natural light and look closely at the whites of your eyes. Do they look perfectly white, or do they have a faint yellowish tint? This is the beginning of jaundice. It is caused by a buildup of bilirubin, a yellowish pigment that forms when red blood cells break down. A healthy liver filters bilirubin out of the blood and sends it to the gut. If your liver is struggling, bilirubin stays in your blood and begins to stain your tissues yellow. But don't just look at your eyes, look at your fingernails. Have you noticed your nails becoming mostly white with a dark pinkish strip at the top? This is a medical condition known as Terry's nails, and it is a strong clinical indicator of liver cirrhosis or chronic liver stress. When the liver isn't producing enough proteins, the nail bed changes appearance. Your eyes and your nails are the early warning lights on your body's dashboard. Never ignore them when they change color. Have you been feeling unusually forgetful lately? Maybe you walk into a room and forget why you're there, or you struggle to find the right words during a conversation. This is often dismissed as just getting older, but it could be a sign of hepatic encephalopathy in its earliest, mildest form. Your liver's job is to filter out toxins, specifically ammonia, and which is a byproduct of protein digestion. Ammonia is highly toxic to the brain. When the liver is too damaged or fatty to filter it out, this ammonia travels through your bloodstream and crosses into your brain. This leads to brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and even mild personality changes or irritability. You might feel like your mind is cloudy, or that it takes more effort to perform simple mental tasks. If your mental sharpness is fading, it isn't always a brain problem, it's often a filter problem. Your brain is reacting to the toxins that your liver failed to remove. Keeping your liver clean is one of the most effective ways to keep your mind sharp as you age. As liver issues progress, the signals become more physical. First, keep a close watch on your ankles and feet at the end of the day. Do you see deep indentations from your socks? This swelling or edema happens because a struggling liver stops producing enough albumin. Albumin is a protein that keeps fluid inside your blood vessels. Without it, fluid leaks out into the surrounding tissues, causing your legs and even your abdomen to swell. Second, pay attention to how your body reacts to small bumps. Do you notice large, dark bruises appearing on your arms or legs for no apparent reason? A healthy liver is responsible for creating the proteins that help your blood clot. When the liver is compromised, these clotting factors disappear. Your blood becomes thinner, and you begin to bleed and bruise much more easily than before. If you are swelling up or bruising without injury, your liver is no longer whispering. It is crying out for immediate attention. The most incredible thing about the human liver is that it is the only organ capable of complete regeneration. Even if it is tired, you can help it heal. The first step is to reduce the toxic load. This means cutting back on processed sugars, high fructose corn syrup, and alcohol, which are the primary drivers of fatty liver. Introduce liver-loving foods into your daily routine. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and kale contain phytonutrients that support the liver's detoxification phases. Bitter herbs like dandelion root and milk thistle have been used for centuries to stimulate bile flow and protect liver cells from damage. And never underestimate the power of hydration. Drinking clean water with a squeeze of fresh lemon every morning helps flush the liver and get your bile moving. Consistency is your liver's best friend. Your health is not something that disappears overnight. It is lost in small, silent stages. These 7 signs are your body's way of giving you a second chance. While this information is designed to help you recognize these patterns, it is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you recognize these symptoms in yourself, please consult a healthcare provider for a proper checkup. If you found this deep dive helpful, please hit the like button and share this video with someone you care about. It might just save a life. Don't forget to subscribe to Silent Health Signals for more insights into the whispers of your body. I am listening to my body. To join our community of health-conscious viewers, thank you for watching and stay healthy. Ching and